Some of the business stories, and former Minister of Finance Seth Terkper says no minister has the power to change the public accounting methodology or the fiscal methodology used in computing the national debt stock without recourse to due process. He was debating the controversy surrounding the total public debt as at December 2016. Seth Terkper spoke to my colleague Alfred Okante, but we'll bring you that story later. Let's move on to others. And the establishment of an electronic waste management system has brought relief to scrap dealers at the old Fadama scrap yard. Secretary of the Greater Accra Scrap Dealers Association, Mohammed Ali, explained that the establishment of the complex will eliminate the risk of burning hazardous waste. And remember, you can get more news on our website, www.speednews.com.
483 loaded vehicles offload scrap metals into the old Fadama scrapyard daily. Scrap dealers have to manually separate useful metals like copper and aluminium, which are then sold to factories in Tema and other businesses in the country. Daily output of scrap is estimated at 30 to 40 tons. The environment is heavily polluted by these metals and persistent organic pollutants. Dealers suffer from respiratory diseases and body burns as a result of the open burning of poisonous metals and gases. Although the Ghanaian government recognized the challenge and adopted the Hazardous and Electronic Waste Control and Management Act 2016 Act 917, the Fadama scrapyard is still a den for the dumping of e-waste, resulting in related environmental and health problems. Scrap dealers in the yard have welcomed the construction of an environmentally sound recycling plant by the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development.
If our boys are working, some of them can injure themselves by getting themselves cut. Some of them also some kind of engine or whatever can fall on their legs, and so many other injuries. Going to the hospital, we all know the bureaucracy surrounding the hospital. You may go there with ailment, you spend almost about 4 or 5 hours, and probably you have not seen a doctor. So all these things also were the concerns which we put before them. As a result of that, they said, well, it is also important for them to establish a hospital or a health center at the scrapyard here.
The only worry of the scrap dealers is the sustainability of the project.
How will the Ghanaian government or the Ministry of Environment will be able to sustain this e-waste program for us, so that maybe when the Germans left, it won't be abandoned? That is my concern.
The German government will work with the Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology to provide training in recycling and disposable methods that are less damaging to the environment and people's health. The project includes a clinic that will cater for health needs of scrap dealers and a football park for recreation. Nuang Falong, TV3.